real quick, one thing I really want to say for moving on into this new year 2025 is to not get sidetracked by all the distractions, by the lies, by the corruption, all this fake drone shit, everything else. Don't get sidetracked by what's going to come, or whatever chaos is going on in the world. You've been trained to care so much about the chaos, trained to care so much about the corruption, trained to think in terms of what's going to come next. But what you should really be thinking about is what's going to come next within you, because you're the one that is causing the corruption in the world to act the way that it's acting, to try to shut down consciousness the way that it's moving. It's only going to be that way just because of your potential. And your potential as a spiritual being is much more powerful than what anything in this world could throw at you. And I want to use the analogy of superheroes like Batman. Batman, Bruce Wayne, he had everything taken away from him. And Bruce Wayne, he serves Gotham, which is the most corrupt city that could ever be depicted, in DC Comics. So one thing I really want to say about that is, you got to think about it like that. When he thinks that he's going up against all that corruption, all the odds are stacked against him, but he doesn't let that get to him. He uses his tools to his advantage. And the same thing for other superheroes as well that had nothing compared to Batman. They use their tools. They gain knowledge. They do what they can. They use everything to their advantage. Why? Because they know that if they go within, they gain knowledge within, then they can really do something and change something in this world, change something in their lives. Because at the end of the day, your soul is what's controlling this. Your brain is what's projecting this matrix to you, this holographic universe to you. So you need to go within, look within your heart, and really find what the direction is that you need to follow, and the steps that you need to take to become the best that you could possibly be, and the closest that you can possibly be to the God within. The God within is what's going to connect to the God above that many of these religions is talking about. The God within is the one with the God above. Same with the words of Jesus. He and the Father are one. So you have to look within yourself to really find the truth. When you find the truth, that's when you can really tap into higher spiritual power. But you can only do that is if you know how to focus in on your heart and listen into the spiritual messages. So tune out all the chaos. Obviously, take it for what it's worth. There's a lot of deception, and what you might hear may be going on, but you might be misinformed as to the truth of what's going on. But the only way you can really figure out the truth and how to navigate and how to assess the situations that are moving forward is if you go within your heart and you really figure out your soul's guidance and use that as a GPS in these times of chaos, disorder, and discord. So trust yourself and lead with your heart.